Hey guys, it's Charlie, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how I've made over £200,000 at 22 years old, and I hit this just before I turned 21, just before I turned 22 as well, so technically 21 years old. In this video I'm going to share exactly what all this means. It might not make any sense to you at the minute, but I'm going to share exactly how you can get to this £20,000 really easy as well, because for me, it's taken hard work and taking discipline and late nights and sleepless nights trying to get there, but you can get here really quickly because I'm going to share exactly the sort of trial and error that I've done over the last months and over the last sort of 15 months of doing this, so that you can get there a lot quicker. And this is exactly what I share to anyone that I teach or work with, essentially, because this is all you need, realistically. So I'm going to go into in-depth the 9-step process of how to make £200,000 and how I've made £200,000 from this exact thing as well. So this isn't one of those things where I teach you the thing that I don't do, because what I teach is what I do, essentially. And yeah, if you do want to work with me throughout the video, I'll always leave a link down below and you can just book a call with me, just a free call to see if, pretty much just tell me what you need help with and I can see if I can help you. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So, how I've made £200,000, and if you don't know me, I'm Charlie, and the start of last year in 2024, I wanted to start a side hustle, to be honest, to make an extra £500 a month for me and my girlfriend, so that we can go and travel. Well, no, to be fair, whilst I was still working, so that I could live more comfortably and save for holidays and stuff. A couple of weeks later, I quit my job, simply because I started this. That made me around £7,000 within weeks of doing it. And again, I've come from a construction background. I've always worked in construction my whole life, since I was 16. I say my whole life, I'm only 22. And if you can hear that in the background, it's just my fan. It's because my office is up in the loft, so it's absolutely hot up here when it's really sunny. And as you can see, there's a little bit of sun in here. But yeah, I worked in construction and I found something that worked, and yeah, now I've taught over 1,000 people to do this exact thing. So I definitely know what I'm talking about here without sounding big-headed. So okay, this is exactly what I would do to make £200,000, and this is what I have done to make £200,000. Firstly, you need to establish who and what you are. Like who you are and what you do and what you are, essentially, right? And I don't just mean like a human, we're all humans, right? But yeah, me. So the first step is me. So who you are and what you do, or what can you do. So for me, I am a regular 22-year-old guy, and what I do is I create and sell digital products, and I also teach people to turn their ideas into digital products and make £10,000 a month, at least, from doing this exact thing, right? So that's a bit about me and a background and stuff. Once you've established who you are and what you essentially want to do, all of this becomes a lot easier, and this step here is probably the most important one. So I'll get onto that now. So again, me, you need to establish who you are first, or what your brand is going to be, whether you're sharing your face online, whether you're not sharing your face online, etc. And this is around social media and all this type of stuff as well. So if you're somebody who's not like keen on putting their face on camera, it's absolutely fine, you don't need to, because I've taught people to do this faceless as well. So yeah, once you've established who you are and what you do, you then need to figure out who your audience is going to be. So if you're somebody who helps people ride a bike, you're looking to help people who are going to ride a bike, right? If you're trying to help people lose weight, or dads in their 40s who aren't confident going to the gym but you want to help them lose weight, that's essentially what your audience is going to be, okay? So your who and what essentially establish who your audience is. So for me, I help people create and sell digital products. So for people, my audience would be somebody like yourself who wants to earn more money online, create an income, create a digital income so you don't have to be somewhere at a specific time every single day, and essentially just live more comfortable, right? So that's sort of what my audiences are. When you've established who your audience is, right, this is the big one, okay? So once you've established who your audience is, you need to figure out what their problems are. And as you can see the little arrow here, their problems equals your audience, essentially. Okay, so your audience and their problems. When I say their problems, I mean your audience. When you've established their problems, genuinely, I think you could just do this. These next 5 steps to make £200,000. This stuff's a bit added on, so wait to the end to see that. Once you've established this, I think it gets really easy. You need to figure out what their problems are, okay? So once you've established, okay, this is who you are and what you want to do, or what you do, you need to establish who your audience is, so who you're trying to help. Now, you need to write down a massive list of their problems, okay? So for example, if you're somebody who's looking to help people go travelling, as a complete beginner, they've never been travelling before, what would their problems be? Okay, they don't know the best places to go in Thailand, they don't know the best places to go in Bali, they don't know where's safe, they don't know how to have a SIM card out there, they don't know how much money to spend, they don't know the best hostels, best hotels, whatever it may be. That's all their problems, but they want to go travelling, okay? So you might be somebody who wants to create travel ebooks or travel guides as digital products. And again, for me, this is from digital products, just to put it out there. So, and a little bit of consulting and coaching and stuff, actually helping people get there. So I help people one-to-one, and you can literally just book a call with me and then have the exact steps for me doing this, essentially, and you can book a call with me whenever you like. So about sort of 20% of this is from consulting itself, but the rest is digital products. Actually, no, this is from digital products, because I made about £250,000 from digital products and everything on my online journey. So yeah, this is digital products alone. But yeah, once you've established their problems, all of this becomes easier, right? So you wrote down a list of all their problems for the audience. So people who don't have time to go to the gym, okay, let's figure out what else they might have a problem with. They don't have confidence going to the gym yet, they don't have the time because they've got kids, etc, etc. Once you wrote down all their problems, all you need to do is solve the problem, or put it into a package, into a digital product, a course, an ebook, a template, anything, right? That is essentially going to solve their problem. Okay, so if there's somebody who wants to go to Thailand, but they've never been there, they don't know how much money to spend, they don't know what eSIM to get, etc. Create an ebook about the best places to go in Thailand. This was actually one of my first digital products as well. So create a ebook on the best places to go to Thailand, all the places to eat, all the places to see, all that type of stuff, and you're essentially solving their problem. You could create a digital product for each one of those problems, or package it all into one, into a video course or an ebook, and create an ultimate travel guide, perhaps, right? Now you've got marketing. So once you've got the product or the problem or the package, you need to market it, right? So this was me here. It's a stick man, essentially, or stick woman, if you like, holding a phone and essentially marketing. So social media, right? All you're doing with marketing is talking about how you can solve their problem. So if their problem is they don't know how to lose weight without going to the gym, or they want to lose weight but they still want to eat unhealthy, or they want to eat McDonald's, all I would do in terms of videos would be how to problem, essentially how to solve X problem. So that list of problems that you wrote down, just mark it and say here's how you can solve it. So my videos I'll be doing would be how to lose weight while still eating a Big Mac, or how to lose weight without having to go to the gym. Because then what happens is you're solving their problem and they haven't even paid anything to you yet. You're just growing and increasing brand exposure, all that type of stuff. Okay? Once you've marketed, you're then going to get traffic, and this is two fast cars that I tried to draw, and yeah, they turned out pretty bad, but oh well, I'm not an artist. Yeah, traffic. So once you've marketed, you've got traffic now. You've got people, you've got eyeballs. Okay, we've got these viewers, we've got these followers, that's great, but that doesn't actually make this amount of money, okay? So once we've got traffic, we need to send them somewhere, and that is a store. So an online store, or a landing page, or a lead magnet. That's meant to be like the world representing a website, but it doesn't really look like it, but oh well. And that's meant to be a store, but it looks like a shepherd's hut, to be honest. But yeah, send them to a store or a landing page where they can essentially book a call with you and ask help for their service, or ask for their service to help their problem, essentially. Or they can go to a landing page or a store and essentially just pay you to solve their problem. So again, they've watched your content about these problems that you can solve, but you've also got this package which could be £10 up to £100 or even £1,000, and you can put that in a store, and if somebody looks at your content and the traffic goes there, okay, yeah, that video was actually really good, okay, I'm just going to buy this product for £10. And you'd be surprised, you get a million view video with a £10 product and you speak directly to your audience with their problems, then you can think about this number, honestly. Just one video is all it takes. I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. When they click your story landing page, all you need to do is show I can help. So here, they're asking for help. You just literally need to say I can help, how you can do it. Frequently asked questions about your product. Testimonials if you have it. If you haven't already, then just say essentially how your product helps every single one of their problems. And essentially, if you know your niche and you know your audience that well, and if you don't yet, that's absolutely fine. And again, I can help that. You can just book a call with me down below, just we can figure that out together. But yeah, just essentially, if you can actually answer their problems on that store, on that landing page, they'll feel like you're speaking directly to them. And that is where this comes in again. So literally just show how you can help them, which is number 4. Solve the problem. Just put it in the package. Just share to them how you can help them. And again, from that, make sales, and that is a £200,000 blueprint. And that's it. That's essentially all it is to make £200,000. Again, there's a lot more in depth, and I could do a whole video about this, a whole video about this, a whole video about this, and I'll probably do that in the future, but that will give you loads to go off of to go and do this, essentially, because that is the simplest way to put it. 9 steps, and you could probably eliminate, today you couldn't eliminate a lot, but you could do it with just this, and message people, etc. Without handling the store, they could just message you and say, hey, can you help? But that is exactly how I made £200,000 selling digital products. using this exact format with digital products that people would actually buy. The same reason I go to Starbucks and get a coffee in the morning to make because I need to wake up. I need energy. I feel like I'm more energetic, ready for my day, ready for coaching calls, etc. That's why I buy a coffee, because that's my problem. I go to Starbucks, okay, this one looks very nice, etc. I drink that, and now I'm more awake. And that's the simplest way to put it. And again, when I talk about it, doing it faceless, right, you go into a shop and you won't see the CEO, you won't see the founder of it. You'll see the products, and essentially you will buy them because of how it will make you feel after, because you're solving their problem. So, okay, I might need to go to Tesco to get deodorant because I'm running low on it, and we sort of know the consequences if we don't put deodorant on. So that's why I buy deodorant. And I didn't actually see the Tesco owner, for all the American audience, maybe Walmart. I just bought the deodorant because it's going to help me and my problems. And that's it. I do buy deodorant, by the way, and I don't run out of it. Just to be clear, I don't know why I had to say that, but and that is exactly what I've done to make £200,000, and I really hope this video helps. And again, I'll leave a link down below to just literally book a call with me, and I can help you do this and get to this number. Or I'll leave the Digital Wealth Simplified down below as well, where you can just go and learn and join straight away. Just essentially work with me one-to-one. But I hope this video helps.